Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for game number 2 in round number 2, Conference B of 3BL Season 3. For all those people who have just joined in, once again, welcome. We're going live with you on Sony Live and 3x3BL YouTube channel from Chandigarh Mohali. It is time for me to get on the court the two teams playing the second game. Put your hands together and please welcome Team Delhi Hoopers. Delhi Hoopers have a very strong lineup. It's really a good team to watch. They have everything that can take to make a 3x3 Pro team. Playing against Delhi Hoopers, put your hands together and please welcome Team Kolkata Warriors. Kolkata Warriors are extremely experienced and want to be having a good day at the combo that they have on the court with the team. It's toss time. Can I please request the captain of Delhi Hoopers and Kolkata Warriors to come alongside me for the toss? All right. You know the drill. You will be calling. All right. Kolkata Warriors has called for heads. And heads it is. Kolkata Warriors win the toss. Will take the ball. Aparna, back to you in the comm box.
Thank you very much, Rishi. And Delhi Hoopers are being represented by jersey number 3, Irvin Kogo, Macedonian, now living in Switzerland. Number 23, Prabnoor Singh, and number 8, Amit Sarawat, and number 7, Willen Bryant Pena. And they will be looking to take on Kolkata Warriors, being represented by number 8, Sahaj Kumar Rajesh Bhai Patel, jersey number 1, Amarendra Naik, David Carlos wearing jersey number 3 from Philippines, and number 9, Tejinder Mal. A little glitch in the graphics. It seems that Bryant is all over the place for playing for both teams. In any case, make no mistake, Bryant is playing for Hoopers only. That's Tej there, wearing jersey number 9. Naik has been providing able assistance to his teams, taking all those missed attempts and putting them back. David Carlos had a bit of a quiet game, being the facilitator, but today he may have to do a bit of scoring himself. And he did have a conversation with me, and he said his son called him from Philippines and said, "Dad, why aren't you taking more attempts?" So David Carlos was saying that he did plan to take more attempts this time rather than trying to facilitate for his mates. Besides facilitating, rather. Amit Sarawat, Bryant and Prabnoor will take to the floor for the Hoopers. Naik, Sahaj and Carlos on the floor for Kolkata. It's Kolkata ball. Carlos gives it and gets it back, takes it to the hoop, but he's not able to finish it. Bryant with the rebound. Tries to go inside and kicks it out to Prabnoor. Prabnoor for a 2. Nothing but net for Prabnoor. 2 for Hoopers. Sahaj tries to find Naik and drop it, but Naik is not able to hold on to it. The ball is out of bounds and it is going to be Hoopers' ball. Amit Sarawat tries to go in and kicks it out to Prabnoor, who splits the defense, goes in, but rebound pulled down by David Carlos, who's also the dunk king. Naik puts it back. That's the second attempt shots that we're talking about that Naik contributes so often under the board for his team. Naik turns around with a jumper, not able to make it. Kogo has come in and he has pulled down the rebound and made sure that Amit Sarawat had an opportunity to make a 2 for his team. A quick transition there. Prabnoor out and Bryant in. Carlos trying to feed it to Naik, but Naik didn't figure that he had to move deeper in. He wasn't expecting that. Amit to Kogo. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to remain with Delhi because Sahaj had a piece of the ball. Kogo feeding Bryant. Bryant tries to go in but passes it out to Prabnoor, who made a sweet jumper. Naik drops it inside to Saj. Off the glass. Good feed there, finding the open man in Saj. That's the thing about 3x3PL is you have to be constantly moving, and the ones that are moving and will make the maximum headway because they find themselves open at some point in time, and if the point guard is able to find them, they get an open look at the basket. David Carlos feeds that extra pass to Naik but was taken by Amit. A foul. Saj goes to the line. Saj converts that. Kolkata have 3 points now. A rejection there by Saj of the shot attempted by Amit. Kogo takes it inside, kicks it out, but that was too hard a pass. Couldn't really get it. Tej comes in, spots up for a jumper and makes it. A good start for Tej for his team. Kolkata trailed by just one. Kogo missing it, but Prabnoor is there to pick it up, and second attempt there and he makes it. Dropping it inside to David Carlos. Carlos makes it. This was a beautiful pass inside to find the open man and Carlos. That was Saj Patel with the assist. Prabnoor out to Kogo. Kogo takes it in, unchallenged off the glass. Carlos finding Saj there for an alley-oop, but Saj could not get a grip of it or tip it in. Tej spots up for a jumper. He's there to pick up his own rebound. Carlos back to Saj. Saj finds it, a double-handed dunk there. Naik comes in and David Carlos will get a breather now. 7 minutes 15 on the clock and the Hoopers lead by just one. Kogo takes it all the way to the hoop and he was blocked by Saj. Kogo dropping it to Bryant, who was cutting in. Bryant kicks it out to Prabnoor. Prabnoor makes another one. That's a second two for Prabnoor. Tej spins. Almost losing it there. Bryant back to Kogo. Prabnoor takes it to the hoop, but Saj is there. No, that's Naik who pulls down the rebound very strongly this time. Naik. Kogo strips Naik off the ball and makes sure that he's giving it out to Pena. Pena back to Kogo. Kogo to Prabnoor. Attempts a two. Naik has the rebound. Dropping it inside to Saj. Saj is unchallenged there. Puts one in very easily. A slam. Kogo kicking it out to Prabnoor. Saj has the rebound. Will take it out. Trailing by just 1 point. Tej spotting up for a two. It's an air ball. 5:59 on the clock. This is a timeout. Bryant, screen set up for him by Amit, tries to split the defense and go. Ball is stripped and Sarge has it. Tej tries to go inside to the hoop off the glass but unable to make it. It's a tussle. Sarge pulls it off, tries to go off the glass and that he makes. Bryant called for a foul. And one for Saj Kumar Patel. Saj sinks that one as well. 10 points, their first lead in the game now for Warriors, but leading just by 1 point. Amit Sehrawat spots up for a 2 and nothing but net. Amit takes it back. Lead was very, very short-lived, up by 1 again. Carlos, Kogo strips him off the ball. To Amit. Amit tried to block Saj's route to the basket, but didn't work in his favor this time. Carlos takes it to the hoop again, stripped. Prabnur attempts a 2. Prabnur had another opportunity there, but he has been fouled and he will go to the free throw line. 5 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Hits the front rim, doesn't make it, but he picks it up, goes all the way back to the hoop. He can't make it. Tej with the rebound. Prabnur steals it off Tej, but he goes out of bounds. Tej to Saj. Saj drops it to Carlos. Carlos is there to lay one off the glass and pick up a point for his team. Scores are level once again. Kogo spots up for a 2, but that won't go. Bryant checking his opportunities, but stripped by Tej. Tej attempts a 2, and this one's good. A timely one for Kolkata Warriors. 13 points is probably by far the biggest lead they've had, but Tej replies with the that was Prabnur cutting down the lead to 1. Short-lived leads. It's well within reach for Hoopers. They just trail by 1. So the largest lead was cut down by 1. Tej. Four minutes 13 remaining. Hoopers have conceded just 3 fouls. The fouls have been fairly kept in good control. Kogo tries to take it all the way around and feeds Amit. Amit kicks it out to Kogo. Kogo off the glass, but is fouled in the process. That was Naik conceding the foul. Kogo makes that one. The scores are level once again. Naik loses the ball. He can't quite understand how he lost the ball. No, Naik, you won't find any evidence there for having lost the ball. 3 minutes 56 on the clock and a timeout. 13 each. Amit Sehrawat will take the inbounds for Delhi Hoopers. To Kogo. Back to Amit. Amit spots up for a jumper, but surge was there. Amarendra Naik pulls down the rebound. Hustling defense by Prabnoor. Tej spots up for a jumper and makes it. Tej has been amazing in those mid-range jumpers and shooting from outside. Hustling defense by Tej. Kogo, nifty handles there. Naik with the ball. Sahaj takes it to the hoop. Challenged by Kogo, draws a foul. So with 3:18 on the clock, Sahaj will go to the free throw line. Sahaj missing that one. Prabnoor has the rebound and Amit Sarawat with the ball right now. He's going to take his time, evaluate the situation, but Kogo takes a long two. He's not quite able to make it. The win factor is starting to pick up.
Some lights and also. I'll do it later on.
You can see Carlos being stripped on the way to shoot. So that's a foul actually. So Carlos is going to the free throw line. David Carlos of Philippines makes that one. Kogo back to Sarawat. And he makes it. They level scores once again, 15 apiece, 2:47 on the clock. This might just go down to the wire. David Carlos missing that one, an air ball there. Naik will sit outside. Tej, Carlos and Saj on the floor for Warriors. Sarawat, Kogo and Bryant inside for Delhi Hoopers. Willen Bryant attempts a shot, but that didn't go in. Came out. Carlos was there to pick it up. Saj being held at bay by Amit Sarawat, who's called for a foul. Prabnoor comes in. Tej spots up for a jumper and he makes it. Tej has hot hands. Maybe Tej should take more attempts for Kolkata Warriors. Pick and choose his shots. Kogo to Bryant. Steps out and he makes one, a long two. 17. The Hoopers have 17 and the Warriors trail by just one. Nice move there by, yes! Tej replies with one of his own, leveling scores once again, 1:52 on the clock. Prabnoor. Ball goes out of bounds, off Bryant's hands. Bryant is unable to believe the call. He felt it went out of Saj's hands. He's very disappointed with that call. Sarawat comes in and Bryant will take a quick breather. Minute and 46 on the clock, scores are level. But the Hoopers have conceded 6 fouls, and if the Warriors can take advantage of that, it might just work in their favor as well. Kogo tries to take it to the hoop. Off the glass, he makes it. It's going to be and one for Kogo. So Delhi Hoopers have 18 and an opportunity to make it 19 right now. Makes that one, 19. Trailing by 2, the Warriors. But this time it has been intercepted and Amit has stolen the ball. Kogo steps back for another 2. Rebounded by Amit. Ball is still with the Hoopers. Kogo has another opportunity again to ice this one. And he does. That is 21-17. The Warriors did have a solid opportunity, but they couldn't quite finish the job that they had started out to do. Tejinder had a hot hand, but maybe he could have taken more shots. Kogo came to life much later in the game, and when he did, he made sure it mattered. Icing the game for Delhi Hoopers was Kogo with 1:20 remaining. A flurry of 5 or 6 points for Kogo towards the end of the game made sure that this was theirs. Picking up the first win, they are looking a little comfortable as they go into the second game, the Wingers and Delhi Hoopers. The next game in the league is going to be played between Aizawl Legends and Ahmedabad Wingers. Ahmedabad Wingers are coming back after winning their first game, and Aizawl have their first game now. These are the highlights of the game. Carlos, Kogo, David Carlos finding Saj Patel free, open man, Prabnoor adding twos of his own. Tej, Saj Patel slamming it in, off the glass, converting the free throw, finding the open man, David Carlos sinking one, Tej with those jumpers. Kogo getting the free throws, Tej again. Amit Sarawat with the two. Tej again. Kogo, step back and makes a long two. Tej with a nice light touch, just the right amount of elevation. Kogo with a reverse layup off the glass, so high up. And this is a final nail in the coffin. And the final score for this game is Delhi Hoopers have beaten Kolkata Warriors 21-17. Let's go over to Rishi. He has Prabnoor with him.
Delhi Hoopers have had their opening of Conference B in the round 2 and they've won it. And with me, I have Prabnoor, who used to play under 16 for our Indian team, and I want to call him the pilot. The reason I'll tell you once you get through the interview. Prab, good game today. How do you feel being on the court?
Man, first of all, I want to thank my parents, God, my brother, sister, because without them, I won't be here. And I feel really good, man. I feel awesome.
About today's game, you've got a good game going on with AP, Kogo, and everybody. How are you gelling up? What's the strategy cooking up with the chemistry?
So the strategy is to just play hard defense, bring energy on defense, and on offense, just try to like go one-on-one, pick and roll. So that's the strategy.
The reason why I call you the pilot is because the moment you take off on the court, you get nothing but the net when you shoot. So what's up with that? Did you eat something special today?
Nah, I just had some beetroot, though. I think that's all.
Good game, brother. Good game. Congratulations and good luck for the next one. Delhi Hoopers have won their opening game in round 2 Conference B of the Men's League. Let's see what happens ahead.